CHAQUE back at it again, and it's with great pleasure that we're at SOIL Haiti at one of their facilities here, specifically Okap here, just on the outskirts of Metro Cap-Haïtien, and it is an incredible endeavor. One of the things that regrettably will astound you when you come to Cap-Haïtien, beyond the incredible potential that this city has, is the trash situation, the waste situation, and not just in terms of what people throw out, but what has processed through the human body and has gotten out on the other end. There isn't a centralized option that exists in Haiti, and certainly not in Okap. Until now, an incredible venture that the organization SOIL Haiti has put together that is not only capturing the déchets, as they say in Haiti, but it's really poop, right? And then processing it, and then on the other side are creating fertilizer, compost, and they sell, which drives the operation. Not only are they providing this service to residential areas, but they're also providing it to businesses, to events, and construction sites, right? It's really a flexible solution to a very real problem, human waste. We're gonna take this episode, we're gonna visit the site, we're gonna visit how they do it, we're gonna talk to some employees, we're gonna even go on a ride along, and we're gonna show you how they do it when they go in the community, how they pick it up. We're gonna also check out the composting, how that works. We're really gonna give you a complete deep dive in terms of how this business works, how this organization works. And at the tail end of it, we're gonna then have a conversation with you in terms of how you can plug in, both for your family that may be here in Okap and in Haiti, and also perhaps as a beneficiary. Listen, this is what we do here at CHAQUE. We're showing the most impactful people and organizations in Haiti. If you like what we're doing here, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. Let's go. Here is the entrance of Okap. The Okap, understand what that is, right? So the SOIL has three branches, right? There's Okap, which basically brings the porta potties and different facilities for someone to take care of their business to their homes. They have mobile, which is basically think about porta potties, right? To construction sites, to events, things of that sort, right? And then you have compost, which is at the end of the day what these two things funnel into and provide compost to, you know, crops, farmers, and the whole sort, right? So this is Okap. We're gonna go inside. Come on. So you can see this is the space, you know, and what's really cool about what they have going on here is that they have, you know, these containers that function as, you know, their office spaces, which is really cool, right? And you have the employee staffs, folks hard at work here, right? Doing what they need to do, from administration to getting ready for the objectives of the week and getting folks set up. Really fantastic. We're gonna go cut through the back and show you what's going on back here. So back here is where a lot of the construction happens, right? You can see right away some of their porta potties that they have on site and that's being constructed and is going to be part of a lot of different events. I know this week we have like Dinner on Blanc. They'll be using some of these sites, some of these porta potties. We have Bosla, who's doing some work, who's doing some construction. You can see him hard at work, getting these porta potties ready. And you can see this is like the base level right at the beginning where, you know, the porta potties are just sort of being set up, but the final products. So this is one of the units that go into a home. See this, you just finished painting it, right? And when you open this up, there's gonna be a bucket in here. Like there's two parts to this, right? There's the part of the bucket that handles solid waste. There's a smaller bucket that handles more, you know, urine, right? That goes both in here. And depending on where it's going, if it's going to a home, this by itself is gonna go and set up into a home for someone. Otherwise, it'll go right into the porta potty unit, right? It's a very flexible product that can go, you know, it doesn't matter where it is, high end, mid end, low end. It can fit, it can sit, and it can work for whoever's in charge, all right? Fantastic. So here, we're in one of the porta potty units, right? And what's interesting, you can see that this is the actual urinal, you know, for urine, right, for men. can stand and take care of their business. And then right here, right where I'm standing right here would be, you know, a place where you would sit, you know? And you can see it's pretty darn roomy, it's pretty darn spacey. I can do this, not even really touching that, doing that. You know, pretty much a lot of space, and then you just close the door, you know, when you're in it. This part right here is really crucial and really important for the operation of what's going on in Ekolakai. I'm gonna talk real loud because we got the machine going on in the background, excuse it, right? So what's going on here is, what you're seeing, what you're looking at is, this compost here is actually residue from cleaning, from the making of clean, from the making of alcohol. This is sugarcane. This is sugarcane. And one of the outputs of the sugarcane, they crush it, and the machine you hear in the background, which will show you, is them actually crushing it until it becomes this fine powder. And then on top of that, what happens is these women, they go ahead and the women actually make it more fine. They make it go through this is like a filter, and they get these super fine, you can see the difference between this and this super fine material. And ultimately it's this material they'll put in the buckets, right? And they'll provide the people to put in the buckets to remove the smell, to remove the odor of the poop while it's near their home, in their home or in their area, right? It's really an interesting solution. It's 100% organic, right? And it's helping facilitate, because before this would just go and be burnt, or just go to deal with the trash and add to the, you know, the trash issue in Haiti. But with this here, it's adding a complete circle to the environmental solution, which is Ekolakai soil is providing, and it's really darn cool. To be very clear, 100% of the sugarcane product that is going through the initial cut is going to be used, because even the bigger pieces that the women are cutting through, they will put it to the side and it will pass the machine again, right, until you get that fine powder. So again, 100% utilization of the agricultural waste, right? And what's so cool is that this agricultural waste is being used to provide ultimately the fertilizer that's going to be going into the compost. Pretty cool.
My name is Beverly Pierre Axius, and I'm the sales manager of SOIL. I've been with SOIL for 2 years off and on.
My name is Jefferson Sinfo. I'm working at SOIL about 3 years, and from now I have an IT background, and I'm working on different projects in order to improve the way that we are reaching our client in Haiti, especially in Cap-Haïtien.
SOIL is an organization that works in Cap-Haïtien since 2006. We work in sanitation. We collect poop in client house and treat them and transform them into compost. The SOIL values is pride, health, and security. We provide the service to help the population with health, because that improves the environment, and pride because before the services the people used to do their business in the street, and security because whenever they have to do their business, they can do that inside at home. We do many impact into the agricultural sector because our compost is natural and organic, make the farm more productive and fertilizes the crops. Our financial resources are based in donation, and that's why we provide the services for a fees, and we sell the compost to have a little bit of money to function. And we would like to have more donation from people outside, especially from our diaspora. We will have a subscription for our diaspora to pay for their family in Cap-Haïtien to have the économique service.
Nous travaillons, donc nous avons essayé de regarder comme si qui gens nous capables d'utiliser remittance. Remittance là c'est l'argent que le diaspora voyait par famille soit supporter ou non façon ou l'autre. Face avec problème sanitation ça, donc nous avons regardé beaucoup côté par nous, qui gens que nous-mêmes dans le service n'a bail dans le service sanitation ça n'a bail qui capable des communautés, les gens que nous sommes capables de sensibiliser la diaspora pour les capables plus ou moins connaître une histoire qui derrière ça, qui est capable de sensibiliser pour supporter famille qui dans service là, donc pas seulement famille donc ça qui arrive que arriver non point pour te dire que n'a fait un don et qui lié avec service économique directement pour supporter monde qui n'a besoin, monde qui pas capable vraiment payer service ça. Donc c'est ça qui fait que nous sommes venus avec une idée qui dit bon pour ça nous avons un projet que les diaspora vraiment et puis le projet a fait chemin. Donc nous revenons au point côté que nous avons développé un outil qui est capable d'intégrer dans le website et compagnie, dans le website organisation pour les côtés que diaspora est capable de supporter les familles et aider les toilettes la caillou pour capable faire besoin.
It will be available in our website when it's ready. And for you who do a lot of events in Cap-Haïtien, we invite you to get our services, which is Ecomobile, to keep the city clean.
Nous avons un service qui n'a pas d'autres compagnies dans nos pays ou bien en Haïti qui fait lui, qui c'est un service qui c'est une toilette sèche, côté que surtout dans nos pays nous avons un pile monde qui a une possibilité pour gagner une toilette la caillou, soit fouiller un fosse septique pour capable de faire besoin et puis gros challenge qui gagne par rapport avec ça. Par rapport avec problème économique qui gagne dans tout le pays et que tout le monde a confronté. Donc, nous avons un pile client qui a des difficultés pour offrir tel service et qui ne sont souvent pas payer, malgré la nécessité que vous gagnez pour toilette là. Mais nous toujours arrivés au point côté que soit service obligé de couper et ça gagne un pile impact sur l'environnement, sur l'aspect comme c'est écologique côté que. Et puis souvent, matière ça souvent tombé dans de l'eau, dans un ensemble de zones côté que ça a gagné un peu d'impact, donc côté qui est capable de gagner puits, côté qui est capable de gagner sous l'eau, côté qui est capable de gagner comme si des ressources comme si qui est important, qui est capable d'aider nous, mais qui est capable de vivre comme si qu'on plus en même temps. Donc par rapport avec comme si déchets ça qui est souvent éparpillés dans la rue et surtout après la pluie, donc souvent ouais comme si qu'on monte à la surface.
Non pas moi c'est Ronald Mémé, moi c'est théologien, moi c'est enseignant. Et moi remercie nous davantage aujourd'hui pour interview ça. Et c'est que je pensais que je fait partie de Okap en 2017. Avant ça, et ben la pas de bon, c'était dans le chasseur. Dès qu'on fait besoin yo, était fait dans le chasseur puis me fait en l'air, jouer basket avec lui. Mais pendant Okap nous vinn engager là-dedans, nous vinn capable dire les vinn très profit pour nous. Ça vient améliorer le système santé, qui côté tout qu'on a passé qu'on a plusieurs chasseurs qui connaissent des matières fécales là yo. Mais pendant Okap vient, je pense que ça vient améliorer la zone tout. Et non seulement moi-même, mais plusieurs personnes dans la zone ont un service par rapport à Jean Bagay la connu auparavant, Jean te connu et chasseurs par-ci par-là, voyer dans coin base par-ci par-là, mais je dis sont l'autre bagay lié. Comprenez, penser pour service là, c'est un service qui est correct et qui est en forme tout. Le programme c'est comme on est entré là-dedans, c'est moi en 2017, moi parti ici. Et pendant que je venir ici, je toujours une machine n'a passé. Et puis, je me demandé information dans un agent. Et puis, je me dit, mais qui ça service ça mais comment lier. Et puis, je me dit, ouais, c'est une nécessité parce que je peux gagner une toilette. Et je peux gagner une toilette. Parce que je ne sais pas faire avant, je ne peux pas de façon ça. Et puis, ça va m'engager avec l'institution pour que je fasse service. C'est quoi ça le dire?
So we've showed a good part of the Okap operation. The next step is going to be taking you out to see the compost. So we made it to the very crucial junction point of what makes SOIL, the program, work, right? You saw how they were picking up the waste, right? Now that waste is gonna end up right here, right behind me. And we made it to the facility, not too far from Okap. In fact, it's just a little past Lemonade. And it's sitting on a massive site that can handle quite a bit of waste here. And so our point now, we're gonna actually take some time, we're gonna explore this area, and we're gonna have Michael come and tell us a little bit. Hey Mike, how you doing? Good?
Fine.
Fine.
Okay.
And he's gonna be give us the tour of what's going on here, so I would certainly appreciate him. And Mike, so you've been here, you're an engineer that's working here. I don't know, tell me about yourself, tell me about what you've enjoyed about being here, anything you want to say.
Thank you, Chris, for coming.
No problem.
I'm Michael, I'm the site manager here. Right now we are at Munchinet. This is the compost site treatment. We're gonna make a little visit.
Let's go.
Enjoy it.
So just to run it by you guys again, so what's going on here is the waste initially comes right here, and they toss it in. And remember, that waste, as I showed to you guys before, has the sugarcane dust, right? That's in it, right? So it goes in here, and that sugarcane, that's why I can stand right next to it. I don't smell anything, right? No smell. There is no smell. You could have a whole community of homes right next door, wouldn't cause an issue at all because of that dust that's mixed with the human waste in this right now. And again, they come, they'll pour it into these areas here, they let it sit for about 3 months, and then the next step we'll show you, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
When we receive the waste, we put them in those bins. After 2 months, we put them out and we put them in this place. In this place, we take temperature, we turn the pies.
Guys, so what's going on right now, guys, is they're unloading. This is actual waste in it, and you can see they're putting it. They always will set it up right next to where they're gonna pour it into, right? And what's really interesting, Mike was telling me how they have a really good tracking. So each one of these has a number, like PI PIL 630,
Exactly.
and they know how long it's been gestating, and that's how they keep track of stuff. But again, well timed that we're here while they're unloading and getting ready.
This is where we wash the buckets. After we put them in the bins, we come here and we wash the bucket and put it in this area.
Do you do a special treatment on the water maybe, or do you do like put bleach in the water or something? Okay.
Water and chlor.
Water and chlorine.
Exactly.
Okay, just to make sure it's safe
Exactly.
and it's not getting
pathogens. And
yeah, exactly.
In order to kill all the pathogens.
Okay. What we do is we gotta step in this basically bleach sanitation water.
Exactly.
Because that other side is called the red zone. Anything here, because waste, we're talking about human waste, Sanitation is first and foremost here.
Okay, right here we can have a better look
Hygiene.
of the process. We have the bins, we put the waste after 3 months. We put the waste in this first part. We turning the pipe.
Yeah, so it gets oxygen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
After that, this part.
And that's the final stage there.
It's not the final stage,
okay.
but the final stage is right there, in the storage zone.
It's stock, okay.
In the storage.
So this is how many months? So that's after 3 months? Is it 4 months, 5 months? Like, how does it work? Is it weeks? Like, once it gets out, how long do you keep it dry, outside in the open like this?
It depends of various factors. By experience, they know when to put more water to make the test. But it's like.
But in general,
7 months.
7 months. Wow.
6 or 7 months.
So now we're in that final stage where everything gets loaded in. Everything gets loaded into the bag and then sold. And then you said we sell these to farmers, right? Farmers?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And just out of curiosity, what's the usual price?
It's like
1000 good, 500 good?
350 good.
Okay, 350 good. You can see at the time of this production what the good to US dollar exchange rate is. But as of right now, 300 good is about 250. So you get a big bag, which we'll show you in a second. We'll go over
Let's have the big
section.
one, cost 350 good, man.
Yeah. So the big one, but the small ones are even cheaper.
Exactly.
Truly final product. And what's so interesting is there is no smell, literally no smell at all. Even like regular fertilizer has a smell to it, like manure, This has no smell. Wow. And then it goes in these bags over here. Wow. And what's cool, everything's marked. You see it has different levels of phosphate and nitrogen and things of that sort. How does it compare? Like when you compare this with regular fertilizer, is this better? Is it the same? What's the difference?
It is better because the compost has the 3 vital elements for the ground and for the plants.
And what are those elements? What are they?
And phosphorus, oxygen, and potassium.
Potassium. And so this has a better quality.
Exactly.
And so this is being sold where? Like in Okap? How is this being sold in Okap area? Is it like how many, like in 1 month? How much can you produce? How many tons? How many bags? I don't know.
10 tons.
10 tons of fertilizer.
Exactly.
Wow. And again, this big bag we're looking at here is almost 350 good, right?
Yes.
That's pretty affordable. So I don't know, for a typical farm, paysan, you know this, you see in your head, how many bags would they need for their farm?
Can say
3 bags.
4
bags for a season, and that would do enough for them.
4 or 5.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Man, I am very impressed, and I got to give hats off to you. I got to give hats off also to Luckner, come on
Luckner.
into the shot. Come into the shot, Luckner. The site supervisor, gotta give him some credit, right, for doing an incredible site, keeping this site maintained. Et facilitou, font bel bail là, parce que c'est force ou courage qui a fait bail.
Merci.
Yes.
C'est moi-même avec l'équipe là, avec le manager qui a travaillé ensemble.
Bon bye.
D'accord.
Thank you, Luckner. I'd give him some shout out. And man, what an incredible time, an incredible experience we've had here at SOIL, Eco-Lakai, and now here at Compost Lakai to see how the operation works. We took some time with Mike, took some time with Luckner. They showed us everything. I am thoroughly impressed and have incredible optimism for the future of sanitation here in Haiti. Yes, flying in, you see there's a tremendous issue here that needs to be done in Haiti as I'm talking to you in 2022 of all, in this modern era. But I can tell you it's not because of lack of trying for folks who started this organization. It's not because of lack of trying. But certainly, we hope that this episode opens your eyes. This episode allows you to see that there are options here for you. Say if you're a Jasper looking to invest, you're building a home, you're building a hotel, you're doing different projects here, please consider, that you have this as a way to plug into what you're trying to do, right? So if you have a business, right, this serves as an opportunity to service your community, right? Because in the community that your business is in, chances are the folks who are living, the folks who are even working for you, they could most likely use this service, right? And there's so many different ways you can plug in. If you have an event, right, that's happening, call Eco Mobile, for example, and they'll come and take care of this for you. And no matter how, if you're watching this, and even if you don't have any activities in Haiti, donate, right? This operation, as you can see, has real infrastructure, real legs behind it, and guess what? Has real costs behind it, right? And so whatever you can provide, SOIL is registered as a 501c3, so your donation is going to be able to be tax deductible, right? And again, it's going to go a long way to helping with the sanitation situation in Haiti. I certainly appreciate you for watching this far and this much. I hope you enjoyed this. This is what we're about here at CHAQUE. Again, definitely hit that like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe. There's so much more to show you about Okap. This series is going to provide even more to you to understand what's here and the potential. So make sure, keep playing that playlist, keep watching. We'll be back at it again. We're back at it again. Peace.